In the dead of January, where there was really nothing going on in the NBA, there was a certain game that happened between two teams at the top of their game. It was the Cavs versus OKC. And if you remember, this game had a ton of hype leading up to this. You have OKC, who built upon their momentum from last season and turned into a dominant force in the West. But then you have the Cavs in the East, who went 15-0. And with the season they have been having, they were looking pretty familiar to a certain Warriors team in 2016. And they were looking on pace to break the regular season record. Both teams was on a winning streak at this time. The Cavs was on a 10-game winning streak, while the Oklahoma City Thunder was on a 15-game winning streak. Something had to give. And with that little introduction, we begin. So right off the gate, the Cavs initiate this collision course with some good ball movement. And from the looks of it, it looks like the Cavs are starting to pop things off. As with this lob to Jarrett Allen, the Cavs will immediately set the tone. But OKC will prove just why they're at the top of the West, as SGA will always have an answer. Max Strus will also join the party with 2 spot-up threes, and here comes Evan Mobley. And between him and Jarrett Allen, they have brought back a retro style of big men that has not been seen in the NBA for a while now. It's pretty simple. They got the paint on lock on both ends of the floor. If you intend to score and you see them in the paint, good luck. If you attempt to defend in the paint, you see a lob being thrown to them, good luck. You have SGA hitting a floater over these skyscrapers. He might as well have been kicking a field goal over the end zone. I don't care what anybody says, that's a 3-point shot. But when it comes to the Cavs, it's not only that. They got bigs, they got slashers, they got shooters, they got a variety of players. That is what makes them dangerous. But this game is far from over, and now we're moving to the second quarter, and watch this sequence right here. SGA will get into the lane and bait like he's going to drive. We'll have my guy here practicing social distancing. Open shot, easy mid-range, easy bucket. Darius Garland will hit the tween, drive right, and lob it to Jarrett Allen. SGA will try to answer back, but will turn it over. Karis LeVert will get the ball, hit the Euro step, and turn bro inside out. Buddy was confused. SGA will cut backdoor to get the dunk. Evan Mobley will power through the paint and slow-mo, looking like a 2K animation. OKC will get the fast break. SGA will sprint past, stopping the dime, bucket. Donovan Mitchell drives, tries to switch hands and misses. And J-Dub will get the layup, knocking himself to the stands. Jarrett Allen gets yet another lob. And at the final seconds before halftime, Donovan Mitchell will show why they went 15-0 to end off the second quarter. We move into the third quarter, and they were just doing anything from drives to fadeaways to threes. But here I want to talk about Jarrett Allen because he was killing. He finished this game with 25 points, and he has become a force in his own right. But here's the thing. Whenever it comes to the NBA, it's culture and it's fans. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. Case in point. Now, like I said, he has been a force as of recent. But if he's trying to reach higher heights, such as more NBA All-Star appearances, more All-NBA team selections, maybe even being an all-time great, all someone has to say to ruin your credibility is this you, and all of that goes down the drain, out the window. All because of that one comment on YouTube, that top comment on that TikTok edit, or that no profile pic on X or Twitter or whatever Elon wants to call it. It's a given that him and his team is going to be in the playoffs this year. He got to get that post-game interview and cancel this out some way, somehow. If he goes off and has a game like this and they give him that interview, if I'm him and they ask me a question, I'ma just say, hey, the lights ain't bright enough, while looking away. Noah, I take that back. Don't look away. People will accuse him of forcing it. We don't need them Jason Tatum allegations. But yeah, Jarrett Allen needs that post-game interview. He needs to get this quote out the way so he can finally move on with his life. Because this right here is a stain on his legacy. We're at the end of the third quarter, and both teams are tied at 100 apiece. Donovan Mitchell will hit a drag crossover, stopping on a dime, and hits a 3. SGA will respond, hitting a few tweens and drives left and hitting the mid-range, ending the third quarter. Now, as we're in the final stretch of the game, things are not slowing down one bit as Max Strus passes it to George's kneeing for the 3. Jalen Williams responds. It looks like he's about to pass. As my guy right here jumping out the gym for no reason, but using his footwork, he recovers in time, and J-Dub gets the layup. And I can already see the internet refs now. It's a travel. He didn't move his pivot foot, and he only took 1 step after that. He's clean. Speaking of clean, Max Strus with a clean pass to Evan Mobley. SGA tries to post up for a little bit and gets a pass, but turns it over. Ty Jerome steals it though, and SGA and Jalen Williams will team up to get the chase down block, but couldn't even match a fraction of what LeBron can do. And why is bro tripping on air? Ty Jerome again will drive left and get the floater on the free throw line, extending the lead to 7. SGA will get the ball, drives left, passes it to Jalen Williams, actually passes it to Hartenstein for the floater. SGA tries to get a bounce off the glass for the bucket, but misses, gets the ball back, kicks it out to Wallace for the 3, and he hits it, cutting the lead down to 2. It looks like Ty Jerome has come alive in the 4th quarter as he makes yet another floater. But at this point, Shea has become the king of mid-ranges as he drives right and hits yet another mid-range, cutting the lead back down to 2. Lu Dort will drive, passes it to Hartenstein in the lane. Hartenstein will go for the bucket, only for it to be
Allen one-on-one, blocked by Allen.
The lights ain't bright enough, Jarrett Allen. The lights ain't bright enough. Hey Hartenstein, you see all them floaters your teammates was pulling? Trust and believe. They were hitting them for a reason. Get that interview by any means necessary. I don't care what it takes. Even if it means having this looking like the OKC post-game interview so you can get your 2 cents in. By any means necessary. SGA says it's not over till it's over. Tween behind the back, and he hits his own floater, cutting the lead down to 5. Garland pulls up, and in a moment of beautiful ball movement, he passes it to Jarrett Allen, only to pass it to Evan Mobley for the dunk. SGA pulls up, passes it to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams drives, passes it to Hartenstein. It looks like he understands it now as he goes back to hitting floaters again. Look, I don't know if this is a learning experience or just PTSD. Both things can be true at once. Bro did not want to get packed up. I understand it now. Jarrett Allen passes it to Evan Mobley, who activates the 2K animations again. And apparently it's unguardable as he gets that bucket. And then to ice this game, Garland drives, pulls back, hits a crossover, then drives again. And then hits a game-winning layup to put an end to this collision course. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. I wish OKC won. Those post-game interviews are a vibe.